Imagine life as a voyage aboard a vessel named emotions. Every so often we encounter tumultuous storms of feelings and unexpected hurdles. It's akin to being blindsided by powerful waves, leaving us to wonder, where did that come from? And let's face it, these challenges can hit us hard, especially when they're caused by those closest to us. But here's the twist. Instead of attempting to evade these storms like seasoned sailors, perhaps the true skill lies in confronting them head-on without being swept overboard. Sure, we have control over aspects like our opinions, preferences, and immediate sphere of influence, yet there are elements beyond our grasp, like material possessions, reputation, and authority. It's akin to trying to manipulate the weather. It's simply beyond our control. So here's the deal. From this perspective, Stoicism isn't merely a weighty philosophical discourse. It serves as a life preserver amidst the tempest of daily dramas, providing a covert means to protect our inner selves from unnecessary harm. Hence, in today's video, I extend an invitation for you to join me as we embark on a journey to unearth the 10 Stoic principles for crafting a fulfilling life. These principles act as your clandestine arsenal, fortifying your soul against the intrusion of negativity. By exercising these Stoic virtues daily, we're not only discovering happiness, but also transforming into indomitable forces capable of weathering life's storms. So, fasten your seatbelts, folks. We're on a quest to unlock the secrets of becoming impervious, all thanks to ancient wisdom that remains relevant today. Prepare to bolster your spirit and discover inner tranquility because, in the realm of Stoic philosophy, resilience and serenity reign supreme. Let's dive in. I urge you to stick around until the end as the message is crafted to inspire you, and don't forget to show your support for the channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing to connect with a community of like-minded individuals. Number 1. Don't worry if someone speaks negatively about you. When someone hurts you or speaks negatively about you, it often stems from their genuine belief that they're in the right. But here's the thing. Just because you hold certain standards or rules for yourself, it doesn't mean everyone will always follow them. And you know what? That's perfectly fine, even if it might not be the wisest choice for them in the long haul. Here's the gist. Everyone marches to the beat of their drum, guided by their unique set of beliefs and values. Consequently, we can't dictate how others perceive us. When people pass judgment based on superficial or unfair impressions, they're ultimately doing themselves a disservice. They're overlooking the chance to comprehend truly and appreciate who we are. So, when confronted with criticism from others, it's crucial to maintain patience. Remind yourself that their opinions shouldn't heavily influence how you define yourself. What truly counts is remaining authentic to your own identity and values. Imagine this scenario. You're a budding artist, and you've just completed a masterpiece, a painting that reflects your heartfelt dedication. Proud of your creation, you decide to share it on social media. However, some individuals begin nitpicking, highlighting flaws in your colors and techniques. In instances like these, it's essential to acknowledge that people are entitled to their opinions, even if they clash with your artistic style. You can't control their perceptions of your art. What you can control is your reaction. Instead of letting negative feedback rattle your confidence, maintain composure. Remind yourself that your artwork still embodies your talent and personal flair, just as you intended. Don't allow external opinions to diminish your self-belief. Number 2, the strength of having a resilient mindset. Epictetus, a philosopher of ancient times, offered insights that resonate profoundly in our modern lives. He posited that we often relinquish our inner peace too readily to external events. Consider this. A passing derogatory comment from a colleague or an unforeseen hiccup in our plans can swiftly throw us off balance. Yet why do we permit these external forces to infiltrate our minds when we wouldn't willingly invite strangers into our homes? Epictetus advocated for valuing our mental well-being as highly as we do our physical safety. It boils down to discipline and self-mastery. Just as we wouldn't casually hand over the keys to our home to anyone, we shouldn't allow insults or setbacks to govern our emotional state. So, how do we confront this challenge? It begins with fortifying our mental resilience, akin to constructing a fortified stronghold. The initial step involves recognizing that an insult possesses power over us only if we grant it. Ultimately, we, not the words or deeds of others, retain the authority to preserve our inner tranquility. The next time you feel the flames of anger or frustration igniting within you, pause. Take a deep breath and introspect. Is it truly worth sacrificing my peace of mind over this? More often than not, you'll discover that it's not. By mastering this straightforward yet potent technique of self-control, you do not only evade unnecessary mood swings, but also elevate the quality of your life. Envision the liberation of commanding your emotions, of leading a life liberated from the negativity of external influences, armed with a resilient mindset to confront life's trials head-on. Are you prepared to reinforce your mental fortress and reclaim your inner peace? Stay engaged as we delve deeper into how Stoic principles can transform your life. Meanwhile, share your reflections on what steps you'll take today to safeguard your mental sanctuary in the comments below. Let's cultivate a community grounded in the wisdom of Stoicism together. At number 3, insults or offenses. All right, let's break it down. Picture this scenario. Someone throws a verbal jab your way or hits you with a sharp remark. According to Epictetus, the original Stoic guru, it's not the insult itself that inflicts harm. It's how you interpret it. Mind-blowing, isn't it? So the next time someone stirs up trouble in your life, remember this. It's your perspective that's stirring the pot. Don't be fooled by appearances. Just take a step back and relax. I get it. It's easier said than done, but trust me, it's worth giving it a shot. Now let's talk about insults. They sting, no doubt, but it's up to you whether you'll let them ruin your day or brush them off like dust on your shoulder. It's all about your reaction. Think of it like this. The more you can handle without losing your cool, the stronger you become. Life's a game, and you have to decide if you want to win or lose. Are you going to let some random insult rain on your parade? I didn't think so. Now, Stoicism has a neat trick when it comes to dealing with desires and pleasures. Spoiler alert, they'll always be around, tempting you like that slice of cake when you're on a diet. So, instead of battling them tooth and nail, why not learn how to handle them like a pro? Whether you give in or resist, that's what sets you apart. And let me tell you, mastering the art of not letting insults get under your skin, it's going to feel like hitting the jackpot. Let's face it, we've all had those days where a single negative comment feels like a wrecking ball to our mood. It happens to the best of us. But chin up, we've got a Stoic pep talk coming your way, all about mastering self-control. So grab your popcorn and stick around because things are about to get interesting. At number 4, use your best judgment to decide what to do. It's entirely normal for people not always to comprehend or endorse our decisions, especially when those choices align with our values. Asserting our identity and standing up for our beliefs demands courage. However, if we're acting in accordance with what we sincerely believe is right, why should we be overly concerned with the judgments of others? Maintaining confidence in ourselves and our choices is paramount, even when we can't garner unanimous support. This holds whether we're navigating real-life interactions or the dynamic realm of social media, where our sense of contentment can sometimes hinge on popularity or others' perceptions of us. Social media possesses a unique ability to heighten our reliance on external opinions, often leading us to prioritize appeasing others over remaining authentic to ourselves. Consider the scenario of a scientist embarking on groundbreaking research. While some peers may applaud their endeavors, others might critique their methodologies. In such instances, it's imperative for the scientist to remain resolute in their approach and continue advancing their work in accordance with their convictions. This mindset empowers us to uphold our autonomy and nurture our innovative thinking without succumbing to the expectations or criticisms of others. Nonetheless, it's essential to strike a balance, ensuring that this perspective doesn't come at the cost of forfeiting our individuality and self-reliance. Ultimately, our self-assurance and capacity to make decisions should take precedence over external opinions. By steadfastly believing in ourselves and our values, we lay the groundwork for profound personal growth and fulfillment in life. Number 5. Refuse to dwell on feelings of shame regarding your existence. Feeling disrespected can really gnaw at us, can't it? It's like a chain reaction. Once it starts, it's all too easy for other people's actions to drag us down. But here's the kicker. Not everything has to unfold that way. The truth is, your value isn't determined by how others treat you. It's all about the situations you can influence and the choices you make. In today's world, where social media often dictates our sense of self-worth, it's vital to ask ourselves, are we truly willing to compromise our authenticity for a few likes? Are we content with relying on others for our mental well-being? Trust me, that's not a path to genuine happiness. Consider this. Does it truly matter if someone ridicules you or overlooks you? Are you genuinely content if you're constantly contorting yourself to meet others' expectations? Nope. Because when you're continually seeking validation, you relinquish control over your happiness. And that's a recipe for perpetual stress and discontent. Enter Stoicism. One of its fundamental tenets is concentrating solely on what you can control and relinquishing what you can't. Remember, no one can harm you unless you grant them that power. When someone lashes out or speaks poorly of you, they're simply projecting their perceptions. It's not a reflection of your worth. Sure, not everyone will perceive things the way you do, but hey, life's rife with unexpected rainy days, right? You can either let the gloominess dampen your spirits or accept it for what it is and forge ahead with a positive mindset. Your reaction is your superpower, the one thing you have complete command over. So, take a deep breath, cultivate patience, and acknowledge that you can't micromanage everything. If someone misconstrues you or utters hurtful words, that's on them, not you. Keep reiterating to yourself that their words don't define you. Stay steadfast in your values, and let the rest roll off your back. That's how you'll discover genuine peace and happiness in the long haul. At number 6, through practicing self-restraint, it's possible to turn an insult into a minor matter. Epictetus stressed the significance of tending to our mental well-being with the same dedication we apply to our physical health. Consider this analogy. Would you willingly permit a potential threat to enter your home daily? It's unlikely. Yet when someone directs insults our way, we often allow their words to linger in our minds for days, granting them access to our innermost thoughts and emotions. Imagine confiding in a trusted friend, only to discover later them speaking negatively about you and betraying your trust. Initially, the hurt runs deep, and doubts about your faith in others may arise. It feels as though your very soul has been wounded, and you fear lasting damage. However, upon reflection, you recognize that your friend's actions need not dictate the state of your soul. You opt for understanding and forgiveness, refusing to let their behavior disrupt your inner peace. This ability to exercise discipline and control over your emotional responses not only reinforces your trust in the friendship, but also shields your soul from tarnish. It showcases your resilience and emotional maturity, leading to increased happiness and ease in navigating life's trials. Adopting this mindset can revolutionize your relationships, including those within your family. By mastering your reactions to anger, you spare yourself unnecessary anguish and enhance your sense of self-worth. It's a game changer that has the potential to transform your life. Consider this as rule number 8. By embracing this principle, you render yourself immune to the sting of insults. Additionally, it underscores the diversity of perspectives and serves as a reminder not to expect everyone to share your worldview, a crucial lesson to ponder. After all, assuming universal agreement with our outlook is overly simplistic and can lead to misunderstanding. So the next time someone hurls insults your way, remember, you know who you are, and that's what truly matters. Number 7, no one can hurt you. Imagine yourself leisurely strolling through a tranquil park on a quiet afternoon, immersed in the serenity of nature, the gentle rustle of leaves, and the melodic chirping of birds. Suddenly, from behind, a stranger tosses a hurtful comment about your attire. In an instant, a whirlwind of emotions engulfs you, ranging from confusion to disbelief to simmering anger. But in that moment, recall this fundamental truth. No one possesses the power to inflict lasting harm upon you. You hold the key to mastering your spirit and fortifying your inner strength. When confronted with such unwelcome remarks, you retain the autonomy to choose your response. You can allow those words to morph into toxic arrows, piercing your self-esteem, or you can choose to regard them as inconsequential noise, a principle deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. So how do you navigate such challenging situations? Firstly, pause and reflect. Ask yourself why you choose to dress as you do. Is it because it makes you feel comfortable and confident? If so, you have valid reasons to stand by your choices. Secondly, instead of succumbing to anger or sadness, strive to maintain a calm demeanor. Remind yourself that anger only serves to disrupt your inner peace, offering no solution to the problem at hand. Thirdly, endeavor to see the situation from the stranger's perspective. Perhaps they're grappling with their challenges and have chosen you as an unwitting target to alleviate their stress. While you may not agree with their actions, there's no need to engage in argumentation. Fourthly, acknowledge that your decisions regarding your appearance are a reflection of your identity, and no one can diminish that intrinsic value. You need not justify or defend your personal choices to anyone. Finally, instead of viewing the incident as a source of hurt, perceive it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Consider it a lesson in resilience, a chance to refine your ability to navigate similar situations with greater calm and confidence in the future. By adhering to these steps, you not only safeguard your inner peace, but also cultivate mental resilience over time. Central to Stoic philosophy is the notion that our greatest strength lies in our ability to control our reactions to the world around us. Through deliberate practice and steadfast adherence to Stoic principles, we empower ourselves to navigate life's challenges with grace and poise. Thanks a lot for your support. Don't forget to give us a like, share our content, and subscribe to stay in touch. Keep seeking knowledge, and let's move forward together. Stay safe, stay profound, stay stoic. See you at our next video. Take care.